Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm Barbara Meservy, and here comes Tracy Travers, and we wanted to invite you to see our safety video that we have for the upcoming open house that happens June 4th and June 5th. So here's our tips, and hope you'll gain some knowledge from them. Ahead of time, I think it'd be important for you to call your sellers and ask them to put away their valuables. If they do this ahead of time, we don't have to worry about anything being taken during the open house. Such as, I know you think of valuables as jewelry, and Tracy has a whole bag of them that you can just, you could just put them all in a little bag and take them with you or hide them in a drawer, because that probably would be sufficient. Also, if you got a laptop, I think you and the seller should be able to put that away because it's kind of small and it could fit right inside your coat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you might not notice it. Also, cold hard cash. I've seen this laying around. We didn't have any to show you today, but we don't want that cash out. We don't want drugs.
Oh, yeah.
They could take the prescription drugs or any kind of drugs out of their medicine chest and have those. Just take them with them, or also put them away somewhere that they wouldn't be, just out in the open. Also, guns. Oh my gosh. First of all, we don't want a gun out, of course, so someone could turn it on you, or we don't want anything stolen. So if they have guns, they need to lock them up or take them with them. The last thing that is on my list, but there's surely other valuable items in a person's home, collectibles and such, is CDs. And sometimes people put these CDs, quite a collection, in a little case that is very easy to fold it up and just stick it in your coat, and nobody sees those CDs again. So, but now this next section I want to talk to you about is the day we're there at the open. So the night before, you need to charge your cell phone and your lockbox key, of course. And then they recommend that you fill up your car with gas.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Always a good idea.
Yep, and so you have a little getaway. Also, notify the neighbors. Get there a little ahead of time if you can, and notify the neighbors that you're having the open, so they'll be on the lookout for suspicious behavior as well. And the first thing when you get there, they want you to go on through the home and find an escape route. The back door usually, and you need to unlock that, especially if it's one of those sliders and they got the stick and everything. You won't have time if you're feeling threatened, you won't have time to do all that. So you might as well just go ahead and get that open so you'll have a route to get out. And also take your personal key off your key ring and just have it in your pocket. And along with that in your pocket, you might want to have
your cell phone.
Yes, your charged up cell phone. You might want to have a personal protection device, such as this little Derringer type of gun, something if you have a permit, or you don't have to have a permit to have one of these, which I have in my pocket. It's a taser, and it's a mace, and that's older mace, the style that's like hairspray, and it sprays a little cloud. And there's a new mace that's sprays out a jet stream, like 20 feet projection, and that's available I saw it at the Elma Gun Shop. That's where I got my taser. And also then, this looks non-threatening, but this wasp and hornet spray is projectile as well, and it can go up to 20 feet. They say this will definitely, you can aim it, you could practice because there's this much in there, and you could make sure you know how it works, and then you can protect yourself in that way. Also, if you had something I carry with me at all times is a corkscrew for those occasions. Probably need that later in the day.
After the open.
I'll try to wait till after.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then another thing, once we're taking care of our personal safety, is the legality of the open house itself. And people don't realize it, but if they arrive and you're out having a
cigarette,
smoke break, if you do not go inside the house with them, extinguish your cigarette or cigar, go on in,
$5,000 fine.
$5,000 fine.
Wow.
That for if the owner comes by and sees that you're not in the house with these people. So we need to be with our people at all times. And you need to corral them, make them stay in one room too. Say, hey, I like to have everybody together when we're talking about something so nobody misses anything, because it helps with, you know, the picking up of little items and such. And also, some people don't realize it, but if you don't have this fair housing statement, that's a $10,000 fine.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. $10,000.
Now, who's going to fine you for these things? The state testers. And there are couples that come around, and this is their job. They test us to make sure we as realtors are doing our job.
Is that their real title?
Yes, it is. They're testers.
Wow.
Yes. So, and then we want to, you know, have some realtor balloons. This one didn't blow up quite so great today. And paperwork. It might be important to have, I'm not sure it would be handy if someone wants to buy that house. We should have a purchase and sale agreement handy, and also maybe a copy of the seller disclosure, which
For the right house, the one that you're showing.
for the
Not a different
yeah.
house.
Yeah, mostly that's what we do have them for. And then last but not least, I want to talk about one of the most important paperworks of the day. Make sure you bring yourself an extra roll of toilet paper, because you know.
Stuck without it.
That's right. Don't leave home without that one. And I think that's all we have. It's